Hey everyone, Chris Phillips here, Showcase Shower Innovations. Just want to take a few minutes to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that are going on here at the shop and some of the products that we're offering. And I want to give you an opportunity to win a free pair of extra hand clips. It's been a while since we've done a giveaway, so we're due to give some stuff away today. So the first 3 people who ask for a pair of extra hand clips are going to get them for free. We'll send them out to you. So to our friends out there in Canada, we have actually quite a few customers who get in contact with us from up there. Welcome to participate. Just ask that if you win, that you'll help us with some of the postage to get it to you. But feel free just to make a comment there down at the bottom. Say, hey, give me a pair of those extra hand clips, and we'd like you to get a chance to try those out. And if there's someone you know who needs to see this video, go ahead and tag them in the comments line there. Somebody who installs shower enclosures, or somebody who's in the glass industry, or someone who just might get a kick out of watching. And we really appreciate your help. Thanks for all the inspiration that you provide. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have these ideas, and we wouldn't have the opportunity to have so much fun making new things to help out in the glass industry. And it's just something that I just love to do, and I'm just really grateful that I've had the opportunity to do that. So first of all, let's talk about the extra hand clip. This is actually one of our handiest and most popular gadgets. And we go through a lot of these. We started out printing these on our own 3D printer right here behind me, and we started selling them so fast that we couldn't quite keep up with the demand. So I found a manufacturer here in the United States, actually in Minnesota, who started making these for us. So a pair of these comes in a package, and we make one for 3/8 glass and one for 1/2 inch glass. So there's two a pair, and that's what we're giving away today here in just a few minutes. So you can always go to our website at showcaseshowerdoor.com, click on the shop button, or you can go straight to our shop by just typing in showcaseshowerstore.com. Or you could just scan the QR code behind me. It'll take you right to our website. So anyway, thanks for checking in. Appreciate your watching and appreciate your support for sure. The extra hand clip is great for installing a fixed panel in a frameless shower enclosure when you're by yourself. Now, a lot of you know that not only do I make these gadgets, but I'm actually a shower door installer myself, that I work at on a daily basis, putting in shower enclosures. Love putting in frameless shower enclosures, and when you're doing it alone, which I do a lot of the time, there's certain challenges. You got your hands full, you're lifting a heavy piece of glass, and it's you kind of position your tools where they're within reach. Some people like to wear bags. I've never been a big fan of wearing bags. I usually don't carry any more tools than what I can just put in my pockets, and I really don't even like carrying tools in my pockets that much. So every little gadget, every little gizmo, every little tool that you have that can just free up a hand for a minute and make it easier to do your work is really handy. So one thing that a guy who used to work for me did was he would take U-channel and put some touch tape on there, some glazing tape, and set the glass in place, and then peel the tape and put a little U-channel on each side of the glass, and that would just kind of hold it in place temporarily while he did layout or attached a clamp or something like that. And that's where we got the idea for the extra hand clip. So this will actually go on the edge of your glass, and when you slide it up to the wall, you can then secure that with a couple of pieces of tape. I like to use vinyl tape. It works really great. It's really sticky, sticks to almost everything, and it's really hard to pull off, accidentally. So I use these all the time. I mean, I really do myself personally, so I really like it. So this is one of the tools that's available at our site. You can go ahead and check that out, showcaseshowerstore.com, or again, just click on the QR code over my shoulder here. Yeah, cool. Well, another little gadget that we make, and this is actually the first thing that we ever came up with, is called the Graduator. And this is also one of the more popular things that people buy and use all the time. And again, this is a tool that I use literally just about every single day. It's really handy for layout. I like to use a laser for doing layout, but when measuring a shower stall, a laser will only do so much. You really need to see if the wall is straight, not just plumb and level. It needs to be really straight. And as you know, if you install shower doors, a lot of times the walls are bowed, there's a belly in it, or there's a dip, and really only a straight edge is going to show you that. A laser doesn't really give you that information. So for finding plumb and level, my personal opinion is you just can't beat a set of levels. And this tool replaces the bundle of shim gauges that you might use that CRL makes, you get from US Horizon and other companies, rather than having a bundle of shims, one that's a 1/4 inch, one that's an 1/8 inch, one that's a 1/16, one that's 3/16 or whatever, 3/8. We just came up with this tool that starts at 3/8 on this end and graduates down to a 16th inch at a time. So that's why we call it the Graduator. And the Graduator actually comes in a pair like this, and you can put them together like this, and then of course instead of 3/8 now you have a 7/16, and then you can just overlap them, and graduate them up continually until you get to all the way to 3/4 on one end. Now hopefully you don't need 3/4 of an inch. Hopefully your wall is not out that far, but I've seen it, and I'm sure you have too. So anyway, one of the coolest things about the Graduator is that it comes in a pair. It also comes in this cool little tube, which is 6 inches long and just exactly the right size to put all my bits in. So after I use my Graduators, I fill up my little tube with bits. So that's just a little added bonus. The Graduator is selling right now for $10.50 a pair on the website. Right now, the extra hand clips are going for $12.50 for one. I think it's $25.50 for the pair. It's something like that. $24.50 for a pair. Go to the website and check it out. But anyway, I get a lot of great feedback about these. And again, if there's anything that you find about any of our tools that you like, or something you don't like, or something you think that needs to be improved, man, we really love to get your feedback. It's only because of feedback from our friends in the glass industry that we've been able to make improvements and come up with different ideas. Okay, so next I'm going to move on to the Clamp Assistant. I love this tool. So this is a tool that's made to be used with the standard 2-inch glass clamps that we all use for holding fixed panels in place. One great benefit of this is that it works well for the layout process. Again, if you're working by yourself, you're handling a piece of glass, and sometimes they're pretty big, and the bigger they get, the wider they are, the harder it is really to manage holding it in place and then making marks, or figuring out where your hole placement needs to be. This is a tool that's magnetic, and it will actually hold your clamp in place on the glass while you move it into place, allow you to make your mark. And then, you can drill your hole, put your clamp on, and then once you put the glass back in place, you can put the cover plate on one side, and then you put this on the side that's mounted to the wall, and it actually holds your cover plate in place. I mean, just perfect alignment to where you don't have to fish around and try to find it. I mean, in the past, what I used to do was I would get my glass up there, and then I'd take my cover plate and I'd have like my elbow on the glass like that, holding it in place, and my cover plate here, and I'd take a piece of tape and put it on there and hold it and stick it in place, and put the tape, then hold the glass, work my way around to the other side, take my screw, put it in the hole, and and then try to kind of fish around, figure out, try to get it going without cross threading it and all that. It was a lot of extra work. This tool, you may not use it every single day, but when you do need it, it just cuts the time in half, and it holds the parts in perfect alignment, so where it's just easy to get the screw started without fishing around. It's right there, boom. And every time I use this myself, I mean, I just think, wow, what a great tool this is, and what a great time saver and just a stress saver. I mean, if you're like me, and I get out on the job, and it can be stressful. You got the contractor breathing down your neck, or the homeowner that likes to watch, the entire process. You get one of those, and they're like standing there the whole time and asking you, "Hey, are you going to caulk that?" When you're 10 minutes in. Oh man, don't get me started. So then, that covers the extra hand clip, the one that we talked about first. This is the one that we're giving away. So if you haven't yet, make sure you ask. Just put in the comments, please send me an extra hand clip, and I'll send you a pair of these, and we'll get your contact information and mail them out to you. So we talked about this, one other thing I want to mention about the extra hand is that not only does this work well for your fixed panel, for holding it in place while you do your layout, or and all that, it works on a door. So if you're putting in a frameless door, the way that we do it, the way that I like to do it, is I put the hinges on the door first, and then I set the door in place. Because tempered glass always bows a little bit, and you just really can't count on the glass being perfectly straight. I mean, it should be really straight, right? But tempered glass bows, it warps. So anyway, that when I install a door, I have the clamp, the hinges on when I put it in place, and then I use an extra hand clip on the door to put it in place the same way I do a fixed panel. Put the tape on it, and then I can find my hole placements in the hinges, mark them, or sometimes I'll just drill them right in place, whatever. So that also is handy for that. I'll tell you one other thing this is really cool for is like my iPhone fits in here. So when I want to do like video on the job, can you see this? I'll set this up, and I can set my phone in there and take video with it. Yeah, it's just no added benefit. Okay, last but not least, the UV Glue Assistant is our latest gadget that we've added to the collection. And what this does is it holds a UV glue adapter for knobs and handles. Sometimes somebody adds on a handle or a knob or a towel bar. After you show up with a glass, you're showing up with a glass to install it, and they're like, "Oh, hey, is it too late to add a towel bar?" And you're like, "Yeah, it's too late. The glass is made. It's been drilled. It's been tempered. We can't drill holes in it." But as you know, I mean, you can glue something on with ultraviolet cure glue, and this little gadget was made for that purpose. The little hole in the center holds a UV glue adapter, and you can position this on both sides of the glass with that. Now, I'm not demonstrating all this today, but if you do go to the website at showcaseshowerstore.com, or if you click on the QR code here, just scan that with your phone, it'll take you right to the site there. Each product has a description. There's a product page, tells you about pricing, how it works, and there's a video for each product that'll show you how to use it, and so that's a great way just to see it in action and how it works. So anyway, that's what's going on here now. I've actually got a couple of things I'm working on, a couple of new gadgets, which is always fun. I've got one thing for shower doors, for bypass doors. That's going to be interesting. It'll probably be available to the general public, but I'll probably start out by offering it to people in the industry so they can try it out and just see if it works. So that's fun. But watch for that. Let me see if I'm forgetting to do anything here. I can't really think of anything. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and say in the comments there that you want extra hand clip, and we'll get in touch, make sure that we can send you out one. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for being our customers. We love you guys. We're really grateful for all that you do, for all of your suggestions, all of your comments, all of your feedback, and keep up the great work. Keep those shower enclosures getting installed. You guys are doing a great job. Love seeing the stuff that you post to the web page and Facebook page and all that. Anyway, I'm Chris Phillips, Showcase Shower Door. Have an awesome day. See you next time.